Well, when you start gCADPlus, you're in a default drawing area. In fact, the drawing gets based on a default template. So if we did File and New, we won't save this drawing, and I pick Default, we're back into that same environment. If you look under Format and Line Types here, you can see there are no line types available to us in this environment other than the continuous line type. I can pick, though, Load Line Type. That throws me to the gCADPlus folder, and I can load either acad.lin or acadiso.lin. You'd use acad.lin in the Imperial area, so let's load it. And what that will do, it gives us a long list of new line types that we can load. Some of them have symbology associated with them. Now we can load any that we like just by selecting it and going OK, or get a whole group of them and load them in that way. That will load all of the ones in the selected group. But what I want to do here is to load a different set. So Format, Line Types, Load, and File. And what I'm going to do is navigate to my local disk, to my user area, to my Documents folder, and to gCADPlus. And let's imagine we're working for a little company called Biosphere. So I'm going to open the Biosphere line type file. So it's one specially for this particular practice. And what we've done, or what's been done here, is just to add some custom line types to this particular list. You might notice here the one starting with BS. So all line types starting with BS, we can load them as one group. So I'll hold the Shift key down and do that. So now all these new line types are available to us, and you can see they're being customized for use here in Australia. Telstra is the name of the telecom utility, and sewer lines and underground electric lines and so on. So what we're doing is building up a set of line type styles that will be associated with this drawing, and what we're going to do is to turn this drawing ultimately into a template. So all these line types will be loaded. So you can manipulate your line type view very easily. To illustrate, I've drawn a line here that's 182 units long. This designer is working in meters, so that represents a fence line, let's say 182 meters long. So we can associate a line type pattern with it by simply clicking in the properties box and saying, well, that could be a fence line. So in it goes. I'll unselect it, and that's one way of representing a fence, but you might prefer a different one. Now here's a different way of representing a fence. So we're just assigning different line type styles to lines. So if you notice here, when we go to Format and Line Types, we've got all the line types associated with this design practice. It starts with BS as the short nomenclature for the practice. All of the line types that are special to this practice are all grouped together because they're all prefixed with the letters BS, fence line 2, 3, BS gas line, and a Telstra line, and so on. So it's a convenient way of working with line type patterns in a drawing. And if you save those in a template and always start with that template, they'll always be there for you.